And here with Alabama State head women's basketball coach Freeman-Jackson. The team comes off another victory. They're 6 in a row, knocking off Texas Southern, who had previously been undefeated in SWAC play, with a 57-51 win here at the Acadome. Coach, there were so many twists and turns in this ball game. We held a 7-point lead going into the final quarter, and Texas Southern came all the way back to take a 4-point lead. But it was our players down the stretch who made the big plays. What happened?
Well, we persevered. I told our girls not to panic, that we needed to get multiple stops. We had gotten away from what we were doing, playing the same way we were playing early in the game. And at that junction of the game, you got to be more meticulous as far as your shot selection. I thought we was taking too many ill-advised three-pointers. And once we got adjusted and made several stops, and we got to the basket and was able to get to the free throw line. And I thought that was one of the biggest differences.
There were several big-time performances from individual players in this one. Britney Wright, of course, doing her thing, putting up 24 points, grabbing a ton of rebounds. You had Jasmine Peeples working in a difficult matchup against Kiana Vines, a taller Kiana Vines, really slowing her down and providing a lot of rebounding and 5 big blocks. What do you make of their performances today?
Okay, those two young ladies, I'm telling you, they really stepped up and played great basketball for us, and we needed every single possession, every block shot. Jasmine Peeples ended up with 5 block shots, and you're not talking about the shots that she altered, and she caused the big girl Vines problems in the paint, although she scored 12, but those 12 hard points, and that's what we needed to have. And then you talking about Britney Wright, she did a great job on both ends of the floor. Talking about 24 points and 10 rebounds. This is her second or third consecutive double-double. So they playing the way they should be playing at this junction. Now, one of the players that I'm really, really impressed with is Ashanti Spencer. She's one of the seniors. The last 3 ball games, she's been averaging in double figures. She's doing a huge job for us, getting to the basket, getting to the free throw line, and also knocking down 3-pointers. And another thing that she's doing, the reason why she's allowed to stay on the floor more, she's playing great defense.
Yeah, Spencer had a huge 3-pointer in the fourth quarter. She also knocked down 2 clutch free throws that you needed to have. I saw you kind of embrace her for a moment there after she was fouled. What did you say to her at that point?
Well, prior to that, she had made a defensive mistake. That girl had just hit a 3-pointer, and she came back and matched it. And I didn't want her to get too wind up, because I knew she had to go to the free throw line, so I had to embrace her and calm her down and make sure that she'll be successful.
Yeah, and she knocked both of those free throws down, and the Hornets were able to take this one by 6. Just how about beating a team like Texas Southern, who had come in 7-0, and you hold them to 51 points? That's got to be a huge uplifting moment for this team, right?
And that's one of the things I try to instill into my young ladies, the importance of playing defense, because I feel defense breeds offense. Defense is where you're going to win championship. And if we want to play defense down the stretch the last 2 or 3 minutes, we never would have been able to cut that deficit. So defense is one of the things that we really like to emphasize.
Big time performance by the Lady Hornets. They get it done. We'll be back here on Monday. Prairie View coming here. What are your thoughts on facing them?
Well, we want to enjoy this victory, but you're talking about a different challenge, another team, and all of them going to pose you different matchups or whatever. I hadn't had an opportunity to really watch Prairie View, but they've always been a team that play great basketball. They won numerous championships, so it's a team that we got to make sure that we prepare for them and we be ready for them on Monday.
6 in a row now, Coach. It's starting to feel pretty good, right? Is this team coming together?
Yes, we come together, but we still have a long ways to go, and they need to understand they don't let anything get in their way, don't get distracted, and get too complacent about us winning some ball games, because it's a long season.
All right, we'll be looking forward to Monday night's game against Prairie View here at the Dome.
All right, thank you.